Why perfection kills art. The spiritual beauty of imperfection. There's a dangerous illusion that kills more art than failure ever could. The illusion of perfection. Every artist faces it. That voice that whispers, "It's not ready yet. It could be better. It's not perfect." You tweak, polish, and edit until the life drains out of the work. What once felt raw and alive becomes safe and predictable. The pursuit of mastery is noble, but perfection isn't mastery. It's fear disguised as progress. Mastery is knowing when to stop. Perfection is trying to control what was never meant to be controlled. Some of the greatest works in history are imperfect. They have flaws, accidents, and raw edges, and that's what makes them timeless. Think about the Police recording Roxanne. Just before the vocals start, Sting accidentally sits on a piano and laughs. Most producers would have deleted it, but they left it in. That little mistake became an iconic piece of recording history, a moment of pure humanity frozen in sound. Or look at Vincent van Gogh. His brushstrokes weren't clean or precise. They were wild, emotional, and uneven. Yet those imperfections made his paintings vibrate with life. If he had painted within the lines, the world would never have felt his truth. When Nirvana recorded Smells Like Teen Spirit, Kurt Cobain's voice cracked and distorted. It wasn't perfect. It was real. That imperfection captured a generation's frustration better than any polished take ever could. Perfection removes the fingerprint of the creator. It scrubs away the human soul from the art. And people don't connect to perfect things. They connect to truth, to emotion, to the little flaws that remind them they're alive. Every masterpiece you love has something slightly off about it. That's what makes it resonate. The best art doesn't strive for flawlessness. It strives for honesty. The perfect note isn't always the right one. Sometimes the right note bends, squeals, or lands just a little late. That's what makes it human. The pursuit of perfection is often a form of fear. Fear that the world won't love you unless you're flawless. But people don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with authenticity. They fall in love with art that bleeds and breathes. When you chase perfection, you stop listening to the soul of the work. You become a technician instead of a vessel. True mastery isn't endless refinement. It's knowing when the work is speaking for itself. There's a moment in every creation where it's enough, and every touch beyond that starts to dull the spark. Real artists learn to step back before that happens. In Japanese philosophy, there's an idea called wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection. A cracked bowl, a faded fabric, a song recorded in one take. The flaw isn't the failure, it's the fingerprint. It's what gives life character and soul. Even in film, this truth appears again and again. When Leonardo DiCaprio accidentally cut his hand while filming Django Unchained and kept acting through the pain, that moment made the final cut. His real blood made the scene unforgettable. Not because it was perfect, but because it was honest. Art isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about being so connected to the creation that mistakes become part of the masterpiece. Every wrong note, every brushstroke, every stumble belongs. The next time you feel the urge to keep editing, keep polishing, keep chasing perfect, stop. Ask yourself, am I improving this, or am I afraid to release it? Because fear will tell you it's not ready, but intuition will tell you it already is. Perfection isn't proactive, it's paralyzing. You can't evolve if you never release. You can't grow if you never let your work go. Progress requires risk, and risk requires acceptance, not of the perfect, but of the imperfect. So embrace the rough edges, celebrate the accidents. Let the laughter, the distortion, the uneven brushstrokes stay. Because creation isn't about getting everything right. It's about being brave enough to let the flaws live. If this message spoke to you, remember, perfection kills art, but authenticity gives it life. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below sharing the imperfect moments that made your art real. And don't stop here. Check out the other videos in the Artist Awakening series to keep your creative spirit alive. Until next time, stay fearless, stay authentic, and stay awakened.